Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up. You hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch. Y'all keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah. We got the info, knowledge. You gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind. That's what the yak could do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you. That's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front. You can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black. We off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment mixed with the truth. Hashtag factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. Got my co-host right here to my right. We got Marcy. I don't got that introduction that he had last time, but
I ain't got the introduction I had last time.
So you ain't introducing it right, man. Marcy in the building. Say what up to the peoples.
Yo.
Alright, we got Dominus in the building.
It's cracking.
Man in the hour. We got Mississippi Hefe.
Man, as usual.
Alright. That's the Chalfonte. We had that. That was the smooth shit. Smooth. Alright, we got a mean show lineup for y'all tonight. Thank y'all for fucking with us.
I ain't gonna forget about DJ.
Oh yeah, my bad. We got DJ Young Really though, Twin Star in the building. AKA, he gonna hit you with those.
Nah.
He said not today, not today.
Good.
Nobody wanna hit y'all with the alternatives.
You already late.
Oh yeah, we definitely is. We're gonna get into it nice and smooth. Smooth sailing. We got a mean show lineup for y'all, but first we gotta introduce the guest of honor, Zabato. While we get into that, we're gonna get into our non-paying sponsors.
Corner store, Life of Leisure. Marcy, do your thing.
Soulmates in the building.
And DJ Young Really.
DJ Young Really, the Twin Star.
Twin Star. And this episode has been exclusively brought to you by these nuts. Old school. Got him.
So you can finally wake up and hit you with the fucking these nuts, Joe. Ain't that a bitch?
Shout out to all the 80-year-old niggas about to go to jail.
Yeah, that.
Right in.
That we about to get into. You want to open that
I
up?
don't believe it.
It's sad.
I'm gonna run with Bill, son. I don't believe it.
You want to get into it?
I just told you what I feel, son. They convicted the man. We'll see if they put him in jail. But I don't believe. You know, send Bill Cosby to jail at 80 years old.
8 years old.
Y'all niggas, y'all mad because OJ got off on the real shit.
Yeah.
And motherfucking Michael Jackson never did no time. So you gonna send fucking Bill Cosby to jail?
They traded Bill.
They gave you back Meek though.
Fuck me.
You didn't want that trade off?
Fuck me.
Yo, he was riding through the same hood. Through the old hood. Same old, you know what I mean? Whatever the shit fuck he said. He was at the Philly game and all.
Yeah, cool.
Bill wasn't at the Philly game.
I'm happy he got out of jail though. You know,
Bill,
that's a good thing. I ain't gonna lie. He got out of jail.
Happy he got free too, but shit. More so because of what it stood for. Not just because he got free. But goddamn, Bill Cosby going down. What do you think about this whole Bill Cosby situation? So basically, he was retried for everything that went down, but he got hit with 3 counts of from 14 years ago. 14 years ago, and all of them shit stuck. So basically, they're like, you know what? Let me pull somebody else up so we can hit you with this angle because we see what we did wrong in that time. So now we got you.
Yo, there's no statute of limitation on it.
That's what I was about to say.
And honestly, that was actually the question I was going to ask. Should there be a
No, New
statute
York
of
was 7
limitation?
years. New York is 7 years, but we don't know where he got charged. What
I think that was New York because I read it from the New York Times and it said near his home near here. So It might have been New York, or it might have just been like somewhere in the surrounding area, but it said near here. So I don't know, but should there be a statute of limitation for that though?
Hell yeah, there was. They violated it. Anything to put his black ass in jail.
I mean, this joint do feel like a little bit of a witch hunt. It's been a witch hunt since it started.
Yeah.
I mean, how many years ago did this start? 2, 3?
3 years ago, yeah.
Because they had took the Cosby's off and they put them back on there.
Yeah.
And if you remember, this should have gotten up to like in the teens as far as the number of people that was stepping
50.
up. 50?
Yeah.
And they only convicted them for 3.
And not you know what I'm saying, they got them off for 3.
Because
You know what I'm
everybody,
saying?
and from the
So-
from a chick who was paid off.
Yeah, I mean,
She was already paid. It was already settled. You know what I mean? It was already a settlement made. She got
that's
paid
where you
millions on the
fuck up. You
settlement.
don't pay, you that's admission of guilt. That's what got them.
And that's called Chanfante's yak though.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they said it was on the report said it was a nigga on the jury that was like he's guilty before they even went to trial.
Well, yeah,
They already
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
You biased from the start. Nigga guilty.
My thing is, I do think there should be a statute of limitation on that, but not for the reason of that. I think it should be a statute of limitation because of the fact that it'll at least have the females come forward, or even the males, whoever. It'll have them come forward earlier to say something. That way, it doesn't keep happening to more females or males after that, because the more they stay quiet, the more it's gonna keep happening to more of them. So like for every female that stayed quiet about what Bill Cosby did, it allowed him to do it to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think it should be a statute of limitation, not because I'm saying, oh, you only had 7 years of claim rape. Because I think that shit, it leaves a lasting, a lifetime effect. You know what I mean? It fucks people head up. I know a dude who got raped, who was younger, the nigga killed himself. You know what I mean? This shit leaves a lasting effect on you for your life. You know what I mean? So you can't tell somebody that, listen, okay, for this, you only have 5 years to step forward. But I think that they should be like, listen, I think they should step forward, because then that way it'll stop that person from doing it to more people.
But they giving leniency to the little white boy who raped a girl behind a dumpster. He got like 6 months.
He got a different hue.
But still, that's how you know it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's always bullshit. The whole judicial system is bullshit.
They said the little rich white boy was too rich to go to jail.
Yeah, and
Cosby got more money than him.
They said they didn't feel that he would have learned his lesson.
So they set him free.
So they set him free.
Right,
But
makes
basically,
sense.
Cosby is 80 years old right now, facing 30, but they probably, like you said, hit him concurrent.
Some bullshit. Shit, he got 30.
Even if
I don't
you
think
get
he's
him
going to jail.
concurrent,
Is this nigga gonna?
I don't think he's going to jail like that.
You don't think he gonna go?
No, they don't.
I've been quiet. Sorry. This phone's been real entertaining. All right, yo, I love Bill.
How y'all doing? What
Love
do y'all
Bill.
think too?
Love Bill. Love Bill. Love Bill. Love Bill. Love Bill. However, when it's funny how when he attempts to buy NBC, everything comes out of the woodwork. But guess what? Everybody holds a trump card. We know that. We know how the game goes. I know it's a lot of us that are out here, black, white, Hispanic, that are upset because we all grew up on the Cosbys, and probably don't want to hear this. Is it disturbing? Absolutely. But as my colleague said, it's pretty fucked up. Because if it's real, and he did do that shit, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. What he did for black entertainment, what he did for us coming up, does it devalue what we taught? The lessons, what we were taught, the lessons were real. But here we have a real life situation where, guess what? If he violated these women, I'm sorry, it's fucked up. Fuck him. He deserves what he's getting. However, if he's been wrong, I just pray that the system works in his favor. We already see what's going on here. If it's legit, you see what I'm saying? If it's not legit, then I'm sure that his attorneys, they'll do what they need to do to, appeal the decision and move forward if possible. But we can't sit here and cry, mope, moan. This ain't us.
That nigga 80 years old. So
Right, he lived his life.
B.
But I'm just saying, everybody ain't perfect. We know that it's a lot of skeletons in everybody's closet. This just may have been one of his skeletons that had to be brought out. It's real whack.
The funny shit is, my man's like, yo, this the same motherfucker that couldn't stand people cursing but out here touching cookies, yo, like taking the fucking, yo, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, for the nigga to put forth that image, I guess he had to do that, but notice that nobody stood up for Bill.
I mean, look,
but he alienated himself though.
Well, I mean, he had no choice. What else was he gonna do? He's an 80-year-old man. His eyesight is going. And one of those, look, he has to stay out of the limelight just to keep his health straight. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they did what they had to do as just thinking about his health. His health was deteriorating as he was going through all of this. Mm-hmm. Now, you got to think, you're going through this, your wife going through this, the family going through this, you just lost your daughter. You just lost your daughter. But that was years ago. But I'm just talking about the immediate. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a lot to deal with. And like I said, if he didn't do it, all of this is whack. But if he did do it, yo, Godspeed, man. That's all I got.
Another thing, like, that was another point. He's supposedly blind, but he saw that naked chick run right past him, though, and dive into the bushes.
Blind. His eyesight is gone.
That's what I'm saying. His eyesight is leaving him.
Yo, that nigga was looking real hard in the bushes.
As any regular man would.
Yeah.
Come on, leave that man alone. Bijan trying to come for that man right
now. I ain't coming for Bill Cosby, man. I fuck with Bill Cosby.
Married nigga, single nigga, gay nigga, you gonna look like something naked running by. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, listen.
Anybody get that with the pretty rock?
I'm just saying, man. But what's next,
We gonna move on. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factories, a one-stop shop for entertainment and information. We call that infotainment and fine fuckery. So we gonna move on. We got another. Should we get into this one? Let's see. I'll save that one for last. We're gonna get into this. Is a breakup in a relationship a breakup? I mean, is it a break in a relationship a break, or is it open season? You ever take a break in a relationship?
Don't take breaks.
I mean,
depends how dirty
it depends on what's going on. Like when it's all said and done, I'm in one. Mm-hmm. We don't know which way is up right now, but at the end of the day, I'm still respecting the vows that I took. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, she's respecting the vows that she took. That's all I can really go off of. That's what I'm saying. Like it all depends on the individual. If you're talking some girlfriend boyfriend shit,
yeah,
girlfriend boyfriend shit. I've been in situations where I've taken a break, but that was it. You know what I mean? It's just plain and simple. There's no coming back.
No coming back.
And that's the difference in the marriage. A break is, like you said, respect the vows. You know what I mean? Get the space. You know what I mean? Work on it from however y'all able to work on it. Boyfriend girlfriend type shit. Put it like this: when I was a sophomore in college, I got hit with that. Yo, you need a break. I was like, yo, I'd rather not do a break. You know what I mean? Because I know me, one. Two, you know what I mean? I'd rather just work harder at it, you know what I mean, to see what, if we can make whatever work out. She just sits on the break. Space. Same thing, right? Space, break. Gave her a space, a break. Woo! And that shit is still on break.
I just want to say, honestly, I don't even want to look at it from that approach. From when we're talking childhood, talking teenager, talking early 20s. We talking about. I want to look at it from the perspective where you're fully vested with the individual. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And y'all building. May have not even a house. I say y'all in an apartment. Y'all have kids. At what point is the break the answer? You see what I'm saying? Because at some point, somebody has to pull back. You know what I mean? Because I think when it's that in depth, it's either you are or you ain't.
Yeah. So see, my thing is, I never feel like, that's just me though. I never feel like the break is, you see what I'm saying, is the answer. Because my thing is, when you're in a relationship, it's the relationship versus the distraction or versus the problem. So if you're not dealing with the problem, you're letting the problem deal with the relationship, and then that allows the problem to separate you two in the relationship, and then it's the problem versus you, and the problem versus her. That's just how I see it. Like I could be looking at it different from anybody else, but
sometimes the individual is the problem.
That could be it. But at the same, I mean, it all ties in together. It's like a loop. But
no, I was about to just say pretty much the same thing. I think it all ties together, and I think this is actually just a symptom of something that's you know
Festering.
right that's kind of catastrophic in relationships nowadays, and the fact that people don't talk, you don't communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because if you call yourself being in a relationship with somebody, that's somebody you deal with on a daily basis. You know, I mean, okay, maybe you're not with them 24 hours a day. Maybe you're not talking to them 24 hours a day. But at some point during them 24 hours, you're interacting back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? You should be able to express or not express. And I get it, when it's a marriage, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But like, you in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, you should be able to express whatever it is you need to express. If you got to step outside of the relationship to go find that peace, that comfort, and that happens, but my thing is you probably don't need to be in that relationship to begin with.
But then sometimes it's not even about going about finding that peace, that comfort. Because honestly, I'll say in a marriage or even out of a marriage, sometimes a person has to remove themselves. Not even saying that they're searching for something. It'll take for the individual that's been impacted in the situation to see where he or she messed up. But it also allows that person who stepped away, not even saying they're stepping out, but just stepping away. Like going back to the mom's house, a family member, something.
Right.
Just to be like, yo, I need this peace of mind to find if this is where I really want to be to deal with, or is this space going to allow that person to grow and understand the direction that we need to go in for us to be successful. That's what I'm saying. It's so many different views to it, because not just because it doesn't necessarily mean when a person leaves that they're stepping out. You know what I'm saying? The person may be leaving just for that reason, like, look, I need this peace of mind because I don't know which way is up right now, because my love wants me to stay there, but I know if my love is there, that doesn't necessarily mean that, yo, I'm going to get you to pay attention to everything that I'm saying. So maybe I do have to do that separation, from that situation for me to, you know what, maybe you can hear me, maybe you can see what I was saying, maybe you can see the problem, and maybe now we can build together on my reentry. So that's what I'm saying. It's not always about the person just stepping out. You know what I mean?
So, and to bring up something you said earlier, in that you said, you know, you got kids. Right? If it's kids, right? Mm-hmm. You right? That's good shit. Yeah. So if there's kids involved, right? So if y'all got kids on the boyfriend girlfriend level, fiance level, marriage level, you know, at what point do you think that, you know, working harder or taking a break is gonna be the answer?
I don't work hard for relationships. It shouldn't be work.
It shouldn't be.
Reality
If I
is that's
gotta
what a
turn this
relationship
motherfucker into a job, then I quit.
If only it were really
Oh
that simple.
shit!
It is.
It's
But
marriage,
that's
it is.
the problem with
You married,
the
it
problem
is.
with that is a relationship is nothing but work.
Yo,
It's nothing. It's just the hardest job you're gonna have.
I've spoken to plenty of married couples. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, it ain't gonna always be peaches. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through something.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
if I'm working this motherfucker, like forcing myself to like you, forcing myself to deal with you,
But it's not necessary. But
that's work to me.
Let me tell you something.
that is gonna go.
And let me tell you something. It goes through that. I'm trying to tell you. You have the good, the bad, the indifferent in any situation. You're talking about having to work. That's that indifferent piece. There's always a part of anything that you're dealing with. It doesn't matter if it's business. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship, your marriage. Shit, you goddamn kids at times. You know what I'm saying? It's that indifferent bit. Like, I really don't like your little ass right now. You know what I'm saying? But it takes work because you're learning. Because it's certain things that are just not put in the light when you start dealing with somebody. You're going to touch on so many different factions and phases and hurdles. You're going to come to that point where it takes work to hold it together. You know what I mean? It's times when you wake up, you want to flip out. But guess what? It ain't worth me flipping out because I already know this isn't that person's. They going through something. Everything. Somebody can lose their job and it triggers a different emotion. Somebody can lose a family member, it triggers a different emotion. Shit, you could have just lost a kid, it's going to trigger a whole different emotion. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's the work I'm talking about.
It's different for me because if I love somebody like that, then it's not really work for me. I'm a chill nigga. It take a lot.
Like,
to
we
get
know
me
it's
mad.
the unconditional piece. I'm not knocking that. The unconditional piece is the unconditional piece. But your scope is going to be different from somebody else's scope. You know what I mean? I can be laid back, But sometimes, listen, I'm on 1,000. You know what I mean? And I know that it's hard to deal with me when I'm on 1,000. But it's that, yo, that person has to decide on what they want to deal with. You know what I mean? My wife had to make that, she made that the option, like, this is what I want to do. Like, my wife plucks my goddamn nerves because she's suffering from this blonde shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You my nigga, I got it. You know what I mean? But does it bother me? Of course it bothers me. I'm human. I'm from the hood. That blonde shit, the blonde chicks I know are fucking fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have that dummy in them. But I'm just saying, this is the shit that we have to deal with. That's all I'm saying.
So, you can't expect with anything to have everything just be all gravy. I mean, everything ain't all good. So, like, if it's all good, you're gonna have to expect something bad. Like, remember that video, Ice Cube, today was a good day? I mean, the whole day was a fucking good day.
Until the end of the day.
Until the end of the motherfucking day. When it wasn't all good. Like, yo, that's what the fucking relationship is. Like, yo, it's the expected, unexpected, the known unknowns. It's like, yo, everything ain't always gonna be all good, but at the end of the day, you know that you're in it with this person, and to the point where you know that they in it with you. And regardless of how y'all, know what I mean, how y'all go through it throughout that day, you wake up the next day together, and then y'all gotta figure like, yo, we gonna work this shit out. Like, I mean, it's all work. It's all work from the beginning to the end. It's all work. It's either somebody putting in more work than the next, or somebody ain't putting in no work. If that person ain't putting in no work, that's a problem. But if it's sometimes it may be 90-10, sometimes it may be 60-40, maybe 70-30, maybe 80-20, but at the same time, it equals 100. And that's what it is. So it's like, yo, what do y'all think about that right there? So right now we got I introduced that Bible burner man, Hefe.
Bible burner.
Come on, man. This nigga, man.
I'm not that nigga. That's what we've been calling it. Who got the bottle? You listen.
I got the bottle. All right. Well,
Your man D got 2 minutes of fame, man. Y'all know what it is. We done did this shit like 7 weeks in a row. That's the Bible burner with his truly, Dominic Dez.
Dom.
Do your thing, man.
Short and
short and
simple.
sweet. Today is just a public service announcement, yo. Like, real shit, man. Be yourself, yo. Stop trying to be somebody else out here. Stop trying to live somebody else's life out here, yo. Be comfortable in the skin God put you in, man. Like, yo, real talk. Everything ain't for everyone. Everybody can't be everything. Yo, just be good with who the fuck you are, man. And stop trying to impress these fools out here. That's it. Y'all have a good day.
Do we snap fingers on that one? Like, I mean, goddamn. You gotta come in spitting poetry, man.
Hey, poetry.
Cannons to the left of him.
You talking about Kanye?
Not even Kanye, man.
Oh,
It's
I was
just,
saying.
listen, I mean, we can go right into that shit.
Let's get into that.
We can go right into that
Let's
shit.
get into that.
But,
man.
like, I'm just talking in general, man. I see a lot of kids, like, just a lot of motherfuckers just trying to be something. Like, yo, you don't have to be what the fucking media or whoever these motherfucking fuckheads tell you gotta be, man. Be the fuck what you are, yo.
Nobody
Yeah.
said that, man.
Seen some shit on Instagram. Nigga stole from his uncle just to buy some sneakers.
Oh, yo,
Hey.
and he came in with the belt, son. Beat his ass with a Foot Locker, yo. With a
You in
belt.
my motherfucking safe and took my money.
He said, yo, we'll give it back. He said, motherfucker,
Sorry, beat this nigga with the belt. It didn't stop. Is this all of it?
The old school. Yo, he had a stack in his hand, like,
Nigga wanted to cry.
yo, man, the nigga just walked off like, man, like that. He walked off like his uncle was wrong.
Hold up, that's still not as bad as the dude who was in I want to say Foot Locker, and he owed his cousin money or some shit like that. That was out here. He bought his shorty sneakers and walking out like, yo, don't you owe me motherfucking money? Yo, on video,
he made
that
shit
nigga
back.
turn the sneakers back.
Yes.
Yo, took the money and rolled out.
Now,
He said, I should have fucked you up. I was giving you a chance.
He was spazzing on
That shit
He
was
should.
classic.
Yo, he was spazzing on this nigga. He was like, you doing too much. He said, I'm doing too much. Nigga, don't you owe me money? Nigga, he
Niggas don't
said, yo.
understand. You got a line of credit with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You need to pay that shit back.
Yo, people think that when you like, I owe you, but I'm gonna pay you back. I gotta take care of this first. Nigga, that got nothing to do with me. It's like paying the bill.
Why would you shit on a nigga that's willing to give you money? Just no answer to that shit.
It's crazy, man. Like, and this shit happens on the regular for small amounts. You know.
Bro, I lost friends over $20.
Oh shit.
Niggas I knew
I
since
will
2nd grade.
cut a motherfucker. Yo, for me, like real shit, I will cut a motherfucker off over $20 because
Yeah.
for me it's principle, yo.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? That means you think whatever the fuck you going through more important than what the fuck I'm going through.
Classic Bronx tale moment.
You know what I mean?
that shit.
Too.
Yeah.
Yo, fam, like niggas will borrow money from you like they in dire need of it. And then the second you ask for it back, it's like, yo, why you sweating me? Like,
I hate that shit the
like
most.
fuck you mean? Why am I sweating you, nigga, for my shit?
That shit'll make me cut you off right then and there.
Yo, I was reading something online the other day. It said this. It said, and then, yo, answer this shit. It was crazy. It was like, yo, you loan somebody $4,000, right? And they had it for a while. Every time like you asked for, it, they ain't have it. But then all of a sudden,
back 1,500.
no, yeah. So basically, you said like, yo, I need the money. It's like, yo, what I need right now, I need like 1,500, 2,500, and then you can forget about the rest. You know what I mean? So they say, yo, he said, all right, so like, yo, give me your bank information. I'm gonna transfer the shit into your account. The nigga transferred 15,000 into the account, and they was like, yo, they seen this. Do you give back the remainder? Or do you give back do you give back what they like? Do you keep the 4,000 that they owed you,
or do you keep
the 1,500 that you asked for?
Oh, if he transferred 15,000, he's getting back 11,000.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah,
back
right.
11,000.
Nigga, you
got
got
it.
it.
Yeah, you got it.
You fucked up.
Got it. Nigga, he said,
Fucked
yo,
up.
nigga woke up the next day to 50 fucking missed calls. like, yeah,
fucked up,
yeah, you
nigga.
fucked up. Oh, matter of fact, I'm the type of nigga that I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm just gonna hold it for a second.
Nah, hit him with that. Why you sweating me for it?
Yeah, why you sweating?
Why you being like that?
Nigga, you got it. Nigga, like, yo.
What you worried about? You got it.
It's like it's both of ours.
You can keep it in my account. That's facts on that one. It's like it's both of ours. Pops want me to trip. I want to eat trip. Like, yo. But that's some wild shit, though. Like, yo, but people, I see this shit on the regular, like, yo, you loan somebody money because they in dire need, like, yo, all of a sudden, I mean, you need it back, and they be like, oh, well, I have to, I gotta, my turtle got sick. You know what I mean? I gotta take this nigga to the vet, Leonardo and shit.
I use that shit to tell your friends is whoever pay that shit back with interest, that's your best friend. Don't never let them go. If they pay you back on time or just reasonable good amount of time, that's a good friend. Keep
Good
him.
people. Yeah.
Motherfucker don't pay you back, cut his ass off.
Motherfucker pay you back late. Yeah, he might be alright, but it's funny sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Y'all watch
if
it.
they pay you back late, they can pay you back late as long as they're keeping you abreast of what's going on. As long as you ain't gotta
Pay me
keep.
back late.
Okay.
I need that back. Nigga,
Just-
you ain't get it late, did you?
Yo, if they
Did you
can't,
get it
if
late?
they, nah.
Or did you get it when you asked?
Yeah, you ain't hit it.
That's why I don't set no date. I just be like, when can you pay it back? That's
Yeah,
your
exactly,
date. That's
right.
the date you pick.
Yeah.
Just have it then.
Hey, everybody got their own rules when it comes to loaning money. Watch you loan money to.
Yeah.
Watch you take money from. But on to the next though.
Hold up. Go ahead.
Post to the camera. Shh. All right, so listen. This is a two-part, thing right here. I'm gonna get into the story and then I'm gonna ask the question. So yo, I'm not sure if y'all got a chance to read up on the shit that I sent out, but yo, a Moroccan man, right? A husband of 35 years, father of 9 kids, found out he was sterile most of his life, right? So basically, what happened was he went in for a checkup. He went in for a checkup, and he found out, and the doctor said that he had a cyst on his testicles. He had a cyst on his balls. You know what I mean? Pause. So basically, like the doctor was like, "Yo, how long that shit been there?" He was like, "Yo, as long as I can remember." They did some tests and found out it wasn't life-threatening, but they also said that, yo, you're sterile, and you've been that way for a majority of your life. You know what I mean? And they're like, what do you mean? So they found out that there's no way he could have had kids in 50 years, in the past 50 years of his life. But But wait, there's more. He's been the fathered 9 kids of his wife. His wife got pregnant 9
I was about to say,
times.
he ain't fathering no 9.
He didn't father them. They was married 35 years.
He's a father
9
to
kids.
them.
She had 9 kids. She had 9 kids. Right? So basically, the nigga had, like, after that shit happened, he had mad tests ran to find out, yo, what the fuck is going on here.
See,
Found out. No.
I'm gonna tie this back to a conversation we had a couple of weeks ago where we talked about should it be standard?
Yeah, hold on. Yes. Yeah, exactly. But let me finish this and then I'm gonna go to you next. So basically, he found out that he was sterile and that there was no way he could have had kids for 50 years. The nigga was basically like 57 or 60. Now I mean, married 35 years. Now I mean, wife had 9 kids. So basically, yo, the nigga, he didn't file for divorce right away, but what he did was when he found that out, then he charged her. He sued her for and accused her of adultery, and then he filed for immediate termination of the marriage and disownment of all 9 kids. A complete disownment of all 9 kids. So the question on this is, plus with that, because I like when you went with that, because I forgot all about that shit. Goddamn. Let me hit you with the hashtag factuals and clicking clap.
I just want you to get to the point. Yes.
Yeah. Oh shit. Can't you say something? Oh, let me again. All right, my bad. So yo, do parents owe children an explanation about something that were told but found out was a lie?
Man, if he fathered them motherfucker, oh,
Then it's about that. So that's why I said it's 2-pronged. It's that and that. So like we're gonna talk about that and do parents owe children an explanation. So it all ties in. I guess I could have asked that shit in the middle of it, but
Okay, so
oh, we're gonna take it because he had something he wanted to say.
Like I said,
you threw him off with the question.
Yeah, I know. You weren't supposed to say that, okay?
the back to the point I was making about the whole situation, though, as far as should motherfuckers get tested right off the jump. I mean, this is a perfect example of why somebody would make a case strongly that they should.
I think so.
That being said, yo, what kind of woman
Gets pregnant 9 times?
gets
Yo,
pregnant
my bad.
9 times?
She told him it takes a village.
sure did.
Dang, probably the village running through that bitch.
She told him it takes once he found out, and there was no way she could deny it. She said, yo, it takes a village, yo.
So basically, she been running through the village.
She said, yeah, they have right to know their mom's a stunt. Yo, GG, hashtag factuals to you.
If I raise them little niggas, they mine. I'm gonna put every last one of them in basketball camp. One of you motherfuckers is gonna be rich.
Shaq Farmer, whatever.
Y'all, one of you motherfuckers is gonna set my retirement. But
Now, with all jokes aside, the shit's fucked up.
It's
Yeah,
fucked
It is
up
fucked up,
situation.
yo.
And
but at the
I'm
same
not-
time,
I'm
you
just
got
saying-
9 kids you would have never had.
I'm just listening. Listen to me. Dudes violate, females violate. I'm saying both sides of the coin. Like if you putting it down like that, that shit is fucked up. This person loves you, adores you, and you're doing this shit is foul. This shit is fucked
Foul,
up.
yo.
I'm
You
serious.
know what I mean? I'm like, I can't even sit here. Like we can laugh, joke, play around with this shit, but guess what? We're in an age where mental health is real. Like, think about what that does to a child. Yet alone a fucking adult. The way that he handled it, listen, round of applause to that motherfucker.
Real shit.
Because think about, listen, the only
He
reason why I
didn't come
say
in with the AK.
the only exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like so many people would have snapped in that situation. Now I mean, not everybody like this
35
ain't.
years.
This ain't no look. You have a buffer, and this is fucking the Maury show. You're on there because you want to find out. They have therapists and shit around that's gonna sit there and fucking talk to you about the shit. Like, yo, I know that you've been taking care of this little bastard for the last 7 years, and it's about 6 of them and none of them yours. But you know what? Let's sit here and talk. This ain't that type of situation. They deep dive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a motherfucker who went to the doctor. I got a fucking cyst. This cyst makes this shit make no sense.
And then he,
You see what I'm saying?
And then he insisted on more tests.
Right. So it's like, yo, across the board is foul. You know what I mean? Like that shit, there really isn't a but for me. Anything after but is bullshit. Like this shit right here, this is shit that puts people in the insane asylum. I know a motherfucker like me, I'm gonna wait in the bushes on you just because. I'm gonna tell you what. This I'm already going to jail over it. This is gonna be premeditated murder because I swear to God, I'm going to say. Listen to me. I can only talk about me and insanity that I'm going to do. Like, I know me, I'm going to sit in the bushes and I'm waiting. For them 9 kids, you going to take 9 shots. I know me. The shit is foul, but like, but niggas do it all the time.
All the time.
Females doing it now doesn't make it right. The shit is corny. Yeah. That's all I'm saying, yo.
You raised them kids.
Absolutely, I'll have to. You haven't been talking.
The first time, like, goddamn.
2 weeks in a row, I'm listening.
I don't really feel bad for this nigga. You got 9 kids. None of these niggas look like you. And none of these niggas probably look like
I didn't want to touch that. But no, you know, bitches nowadays, listen. That bitch probably wait.
She got pregnant by the same nigga 9 times. She got a light skinned nigga. She got a dark skinned nigga.
Fuck that. Females are so crafty nowadays. They'll try and find a motherfucker that looks just like you and let that nigga bust.
She got pregnant 9 times.
Try, listen. Females foul too, son. They gon' follow. And she's strategic.
9 times. You can't tell
Listen,
me all them
what
kids
I'm
even
saying,
look alike.
what I'm saying is, I don't know.
One nigga that look like Shaba.
I'm just saying that I know.
5'3" with an 8-year-old at 6 feet.
Think about it. Females nowadays, listen, they will cheat on you with the same looking type nigga, so if they get caught out in public, nobody can be like, yo.
Oh, that seen her with
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But at the end, you raised them 9 little niggas.
But shouldn't we be asking why she did it? There has to be a reason why she had 9 kids. Yeah.
There is no reason for you to come up with that question and ask why.
No, there is a reason.
I'm listening.
Her pussy was yearning for some dick other than his. And she went and got it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Alright, can I just bring one other thing?
How can you justify that?
There's no way to justify that question.
Let me just bring one other thing.
Come on now.
You're married.
35
You don't know your husband's sterile, right?
Word.
But you're fucking all these other niggas.
Bro. How do you
got
justify
pregnant 9
times, yo? And then this person puts up here, we should be asking why she did it. There has to be a reason why she had 9 kids.
Hold on. She's the victim here. Oh shit.
How do you know she slept around on him? The nigga's sterile. What do you mean?
Hold on.
She got pregnant.
I don't even know who that is. I'm not even going to look at the name.
No, she might have pregnant.
I'm just going to say this because I know you're listening. You sound like you're hoeing. And you sound like if you got a kid, there might be a secret that needs to be told.
It's a guilty conscience in that statement.
I'm not taking
It's a guilty conscience in that statement.
Yo, listen.
These comments, I do not confirm.
We just told you a sterile nigga's wife had 9 kids. And you are asking me how the fuck do we know she slept around?
How the fuck is she?
Did Jesus get this bitch pregnant? Are you stupid? Like, yo, I don't believe that you're that unintelligent. So I gotta believe that this story is hitting home. That's the only reason you would defend a chick or even ask, how do we know she's sleeping around? Because the nigga is shooting blanks and she got pregnant 9 times.
Hold up. You about to come right here.
All I gotta say is at the end of the day, you raised the motherfuckers. They know you loved them at one point. They're your little nigga.
He ain't saying
he should have divorced the bitch, sued for custody, and had child support for all 9 of them.
Understand this.
I'd have got the bitch for child support for all 9 of them.
Hold up. He's not even on that. He's on the comments that are being made.
That bitch stupid.
She is stupid.
She's trying to justify her own.
And I might even know you. And if I do know you, then I gotta say when it comes to this topic, fuck you. Because
she's just trying to justify her own.
How do you ask a question that's like, how do we know she slept around when we just told you?
I gotta ask why.
We just told you the nigga was sterile and his wife had 9 kids.
9. I think she tuned in later on that.
9 immaculate conceptions, yo. Like
9 kids being sterile his entire life.
Yo.
So listen.
Who's
like real shit?
She said
married.
She knew he was sterile, so maybe.
Who that is?
I don't know
Sperm
you.
bank.
Yo, shorty, you look good, but you might be giving
Sperm
up that
bank.
pussy.
She said she knew he was sterile, but maybe.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, so you look like a
She
winner,
said-
but to defend the chick with 9 motherfucking kids.
Listen,
You ain't
she
got no
said she
husband.
knew he was sterile,
You
but
ain't got
maybe
no
she went to the
morals on
sperm bank. Fuck that.
Yo, one second, no. Let me have this
Exactly.
conversation.
A sperm
Let me
bank.
have this conversation.
Alright, this is
Like I said,
I'm
shorty,
honest.
I am somebody, you know what I'm saying, I don't front. You know what I'm saying? So seeing your picture, you look like a hitter. But what I can say
She really say sperm
is
bank.
this.
Oh,
If
shit.
we repeat these facts over and over, and you keep on coming up with other creative, out of the box, out of the world excuses for 9 times. We're not talking about once, we're talking about 9 times. And why would she go to a sperm bank when she didn't know her husband was sterile? So, all I'm saying is this. If you do have a secret, don't let Boo Boo listen to this show.
The sperm bank. That bitch is the sperm bank.
Say me too,
Nigga, they was making their deposits.
Niggas was depositing left and right.
No, let me
Nigga,
tell you after.
Nigga.
Why? So this is good. Let me get that. Come on. Y'all wanted me to talk, get action, let me get that. Yo, pass the Uwak, son. Yo, pass the Uwak, son. Pass the Uwak, nigga. I'm trying to stop.
How you giving out the code words?
Pass the Uwak,
Stop
nigga.
snitching. Yo, keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but
Keep
yo,
going,
listen,
keep going.
man, it is what it is, shorty. I'm sorry if I offended you.
Yo, shouts to her, yo. Like,
Yeah, yo,
real
shouts
shit.
to her, because you ain't
Shouts
giving us
to her.
to a lot of
Oh,
niggas.
shit.
And I'm sorry.
She looking for a way out.
Yo,
Like,
that's
you
what
ain't
I'm
know.
talking about, yo. She not afraid to be herself, yo. Shouts to her.
Yes, she is, because
No,
she's
she
right.
not, nigga.
Because if she was being herself, she'd just be like, yo, that bitch is out there home, what y'all talking about? But because you're making all these fucking excuses, you ain't trying to live that real life. Yo, shout out to all the niggas that ain't even had a sip of liquor spitting this fire. My bad, let me start this shit over.
I need another one.
Mississippi Hefe, aka the Targaryen, because I spit that fire. Hefe because I'm a boss, and Mississippi because bitches like you need to
He
recognize.
introduced himself. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
I'm
Where
sorry,
you been at,
halfway
nigga?
through
Where
the
the
show.
fuck you
And
been
yo,
at?
I gotta actually say on a real note, yo, shorty, you brought me back to life for this show, so I appreciate those dumbass comments. Because without that, I wouldn't have got motivated to get on this bullshit.
Let her read that.
She knew he couldn't. She knew he couldn't have kids, and she also knew if she never got pregnant, then he would have left her.
What?
How the fuck she know
How did she know?
I didn't even know that.
Did she talk to him about this shit?
Hey,
Bitch,
in all
yo. Like,
fairness,
real shit.
in all fairness, while she was juggling his nuts in her mouth, she probably noticed the cyst on it.
Listen,
She probably put 2 and 2 together. Said this nigga got a third ball. He might be third. He might not have kids.
yo, I just want to know, shorty.
Oh, shit.
I know
what you
Boo
said
Boo not
was
listening
that
to the show. I know Boo Boo ain't listening to the show, and we appreciate your support.
Yo, but
if
listen.
you got a secret, just put a hashtag question mark up
All I
there.
gotta say is this.
We'll respect where you coming from.
Listen,
You understand your hustle. You understand?
All I gotta say
Yo,
is
you know what I'm saying? You hear stories and you get an emotional attachment. You know what I'm saying? You relate to people.
Let's keep them out of it. Listen, little homies are little homies. Chill, yo.
No, I'm just saying. No, I said.
Listen.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Little homies are little homies.
I'm sorry.
We're not
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do
I'm
that.
sorry, Boo Boo. I'm sorry, Boo Boo. Don't get it twisted. I like my bitches Holy man nasty too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so
They got
so
him.
do I though, like
Yo,
real
yo.
shit.
Yo, listen, real shit, man.
Real shit.
Yo, you sound like you sound like what's that a quick connection? What do you say when you have like it used to be on Craigslist.
Oh, shit.
Oh, casual encounter?
Yeah, you sound like not like
Damn.
not sounding pussy, but you do sound like a casual encounter.
Let's take it here, nigga.
Where you wanna go, nigga?
Yo, the show over, right?
Oh, it's mine.
Not yet. Not yet.
I thought we ran through the topics.
That was the last topic of the night, though.
Yo,
We're gonna stay live with y'all. We'll end it here, though.
we're gonna end it. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
end
end
it.
it on the live
Yo,
stream.
she said we being one-sided. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's straight
Yo,
to
keep
the
us stop all the way. Yo, you gotta have this conversation.
Explain to us the other side.
What's
Please
the other
break it
side? You
down.
just had 9.
Who number
not
do you
1,
have?
not 2.
Yo, can we get her to call in?
Yes.
Yes. Somebody
Call
give her a
in.
call-in number.
Call in.
Because we need to have this
Call
conversation. Yo,
in.
shorty, and if you call in, you know the Targaryen is on the other end. So have your shit tight. I done made bitches
Have
throw
your
water
glass.
bottles. You know
Answer
what
the
I'm
phone.
saying? I done made bitches throw water bottles, throw them off the show.
Nah, that shit was funny. That
Why? Because I hit him with the...
Yeah, he had
you
him knock
said
over
you dropped the
laptops.
bottle at 11:45. Now you say you dropped the bottle at 12:45. You know you fucked up, right?
You know you fucked up.
Put those speakers.
Ain't nobody answering no call right now. Oh, you lucky you got a name and not a number.
Don't do it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, she gonna go in.
Good decision.
Answer.
That fight.
We need you to explain this.
This is not happening, kid.
Recognize that fire when you see
She
it.
said y'all can read.
Recognize that fire when
Yo,
you see
it's
it.
Brooklyn in the house, yo.
Recognize that fire when you see it, man. I was waiting, because I knew you dropped the bottle
Down
at
in
12:45.
Brooklyn, that's Brooklyn.
You came in talking about you dropped the bottle at 11:45. Something ain't that right.
Hey, listen. All I gotta say is there's no way to justify that. No
So
way
you
at
can
all.
always be a fucking
Nine kids.
No,
At what point-
well, hold up. I
at
want
what
her to
point-
frequently watch the show.
She does.
No, that's what
She's one out. She's
Every
All right,
week.
so let me ask you this, like, shorty, where have all these crazy comments been? Because, like, I can spit some fire with you on the other end of the line. Like, you defending this shit, I don't know. This might just be a one-off.
No, nobody's saying. I mean, I guess they would see.
No, we know you do.
No, we know you do. Listen,
You know when you do what?
Watch the show. She watches it.
Oh, yeah,
Every
shout-
week, every
I love the support, and don't get it twisted, man.
Heavy support.
I'm fucking with
Love
you.
it.
I mean, I'm serious, but I'm fucking with you, like, you know what I'm saying?
no. Stop that. You're not gonna stop. You people. So, but listen, man, we just want to know. We just want to know what you was thinking with that. Like, it's like.
There's really no explaining that. But
I'll take Cohen for 400, Alex. Woman has 9 babies to sterile husband.
Listen.
What is a whore?
Perfect, Eric.
What is a whore?
She was a hoe, 400.
No, that's a daily double. Daily double. Listen,
What do you call a
how
hoe?
can you explain somebody having 9
She
kids
can't, son. Just
9
let it be.
times? Like,
She
yo, listen. At what point you go to him and say,
you know what I
listen?
just sat here and realized, Joe? That's just 9 that made it. Who's to say she
Exactly.
ain't getting
I
pregnant?
said that. I just said that. Like, listen.
Yeah, I got a real question.
Honestly,
Hold
she
on.
might have got knocked up 15
Hold
times.
on, I got a real
And
question.
lost 6.
I got a real question. You have a lot of sympathy for this lady, and we all know you don't believe the sperm bank shit. So I just got a question.
Okay. Playing devil's advocate like this.
Hold up, I'm gonna do it like she do me. Oh, we use my name now? You use my letters?
Yo, don't make us use your letters.
Oh,
Because I know
shit.
the government.
No. That was a good one, though. I like that was a good
So
one.
anyway, I just got one question, like, and I'm not talking. If you're in a current relationship now, we are not talking about the present. We are definitely not talking about the present. If you're in a happy relationship, I think you need to stay there. I would say this. How many times you get that pussy up on the side? We ain't talking about the current relationship. And we ain't talking about certain exes. We know niggas.
Thank y'all for tuning in. God bless y'all. Good night. Whoa. Man, no.
Yes.
No. Yo, you asked the question.
Nigga.
You asked the question, yo. No. Hey.
How many times that pussy that slid off?
Put it like this, yo.
Put that shit on the roller skate and slid up the block to the homie.
I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit, right?
Take it here.
Just
The bitch can't clean up pussy from
Nah,
9 kids. I'm talking about 9
Oh,
kids. You
9
can't
kids
clean
is
that
a
up.
lot, yo.
So anything related to that, you really can't clean up.
We all know shit happens.
Now pass the ooh-wop, man. You don't think I forgot you took the ooh-wop. Pass the ooh-wop.
So how many times
Oh, shit.
have you tripped, slipped, and landed on
Or
some
a
random
bear.
dick? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, what's this? What's this? I need to tell my man about this. What's this right here?
Let's take, bro.
What's this right here?
On that note,
Oh shit, it's icy outside. Look at that. Whoa.
I will give y'all an
I'm
outro.
telling you, I fell forward into a
I will give y'all an
blowjob.
outro. Listen, fuck y'all, alright? Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Listen. This is good.
Pretty first and blowjobs.
Alright, listen.
I didn't know the dick was out.
It's a
I
wrap.
didn't know.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
End
you
the
just
show,
happened.
end the show, my dudes. End the
Alright.
show.
I'm gonna end the show like this.
God damn.
Yo, baby boo, we love you. Just give us your favorite excuse for fucking the next nigga. What was the wildest shit you told a nigga? And on that
Thank
note,
y'all for coming out.
on behalf
God
of,
bless.
I got it. I'm gonna end it for real, man. On behalf of Jay Vision, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Dominic D. Marcy, aka Mr. Housing, aka the Grinch that stole Kwanzaa, aka he don't even like niggas around this table. Yours truly, Mississippi Heifer, aka the Targaryen.
AKA don't
And I ain't forget him. And the man who makes the machine work with the camera, got the action, you know. What'd you say what your name was from last week? I need those. I need you to give us that.
down south, all of that. We need all that, son. Pause. We need that. You know?
I need that.
It's DJ Young, aka Beef Stroke It Off. To all my strip club bitches, aka Stroke Johnson.
Stroke Johnson.
To all my down south bitches, Southern Swing, let it hang.
We're in the West Coast.
To all my cheating bitches, I'm the next nigga you want to fuck. And on that note, we out.
Hold on. If they got 9 kids by 9 different niggas, or 9 kids by 15 different niggas, listen. You was doing your thing.
Listen, yo, if you a hoe, be a hoe. Just be yourself, girl. It's all good.
Here's my official shout out when we out, man. Shout out to all the teary-eyed bitch ass niggas who girls defend niggas who got 9 kids and they been sterile. Peace.
You made me do it.
Yeah. Listen.